Welcome to a good old-fashioned tutorial. I think we can all agree that the intro titles for Stranger Things are so freaking cool. So in honor of the season finale, I'm gonna show you guys how to make those titles in 5 seconds. Literally. Download the free Mogurt in the description, open up Premiere, open up your Essential Graphics panel, click the little plus icon at the bottom right and choose the Mogurt. Now let's drag and drop that Mogurt into our timeline. With the title selected on your timeline, the Essential Graphics panel edit tab is now open and we can change the text, change it to whatever you want, and that's it. Done. Literally that easy. It's free. You can download it right now. We also include an After Effects file so you can customize it exactly how you want. And even in Premiere, you can change quite a bit. You can change the text, the font, the color, and even add some grain to make it extra retro. It works just like any other Mogurt you've seen, except it's unlike any other Mogurt that you've ever seen. And if you like that, there's a whole lot more. Nostalgia 2 is now live with a special launch price for the next 7 days. And because I love you guys, the first 100 people can use the code Matti10 to get 10% off the whole entire store. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say these are the highest quality Mogurts, aka motion graphic templates for Premiere that you have ever seen. Over 40 titles with a retro feel, compatible with Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. Super easily customize the text, the font, the color, and more with the click of a button. There's even a bunch of other assets to make it even more retro feel, and it comes with an in-depth tutorial on how to use Nostalgia 2. And oh, these are just so freaking good. I love the 70s and 80s vibe. Every time I see these, I think there's no way you can make those straight inside of Premiere. This has to be some crazy After Effects work. It's taken hours to make these. Literally, you just drag and drop them, change the text, and bam, you're done. And we do also include the After Effects files so you can have even more customization in After Effects. Basically, you can just pick one of the 40 plus titles, open the text edit composition, change the text, and then jump to the export composition, and you're done. Now, I really can't take credit for this at all. It was all this guy. Everybody say hi to Grant.
Hi.
Grant Fletcher is a motion graphics wizard straight out of the deserts of Australia, and he's done work for really big artists to make their tour visuals, like the stuff you see in the backgrounds, all that cool stuff happening. That's what he makes. And he also has a YouTube channel where he teaches about motion graphics and design. Highly recommend it. It's one of the areas that I'm just really weak at, so I love working with somebody like Grant who's just so talented. So you should definitely go subscribe to him. And the thing is, we all want nice motion graphics in our videos or films. They just add that high quality, bigger production feel. But the problem is, motion graphics are really hard to make. They take a ton of time and effort to make, and if you're like me, you don't have the time. Or maybe you don't even have the skill. I can confidently say there are few people on this planet that could make motion graphics like these. And if you're in Premiere, that's where Mogurts come in, these motion graphic templates. They're basically just like presets for motion graphic titles. And to use them is literally as simple as dragging them into your timeline, changing the font, changing the text, changing the colors. These are the fastest way to add motion graphics to your videos. And one day I was like, Grant, we should make something together. And he's like,
I've got exactly the right thing.
he went away for a while, did his wizardry, and whipped up our new motion graphics pack, Nostalgia 2, which is unlike any other motion graphics pack I think I've ever seen. They're absolutely ridiculous, and many of the titles are directly inspired by 80s films and modern throwbacks like the Top Gun title or the Tron title, or even this cool retro feel title from The Weeknd. A little bonus tip, when you're installing Mogurts packs, instead of doing it the other ways that you've been told, right click on Essential Graphics and choose Manage Additional Folders, and then click Add and choose the Mogurts pack folder. And then what you do is check Local and choose whatever motion graphics pack you want to use. That way it just stays a lot more clear and it's not just like a massive mess of motion graphics. And it's really nice. You can scroll through the little thumbnails to see what they look like. There's a bunch of different color combinations that you can really quickly choose and change the look of them, and tons of customization. And even some extra assets to make things look a little bit more authentic. And there's some cool little extra detail Mogurts, like for example, the credits. There's a full tutorial on how to use them to help you out if you're new to Mogurts. It's really gonna be handy. And sometimes the fonts don't sync right away. There's specific fonts that Grant has chose for that Mogurt, and if it doesn't work right away, just try and restart the program or your computer, or then update your Premiere, and that'll usually fix it. You know, Premiere bugs. Only disclaimer is that you do need After Effects 18.4.6 or higher, and there's 8 Mogurts that just require you to have After Effects installed. You don't actually need to open it up or anything like that. You don't need to use it. If you're scared of After Effects, that's okay. You don't need to use it, but you do need to have it installed onto your computer. Now you're thinking, these are way too good to be true. Nothing is this easy. And you're kind of right, because these are heavy. Grant is doing so much cool stuff that it's really hard for Premiere to kind of like keep up. And so to watch them in their full quality and having them play back smooth, you will need to set an in and out point and render it out, just because they are so heavy duty. So that's the only catch, is that they aren't always super fast if you're trying to like watch it back, which is a little bit of a pain, but that's just the limitations of Premiere, unfortunately. Even on my 16-inch M1 Max MacBook Pro, it can get a little bit slow. Some of my absolute favorites that I love are Chroma. I've been using this one already in my videos. It's really cool. I love this Betamax one. It just has a really nice vibe to it. The Thank You, I've been using it at the end of my videos, and I don't know why, it just makes me smile every time I see it, so I just stick it on at the end because it looks so cool. The Shinjuku is so legit, like, And the VHS box, it just brings all the feels, the nostalgia. I don't even know what to say, I just love it. And probably the coolest one for me that you just can't beat is this Lipstick Revenge. I hope you guys love these as much as we are loving them. Grant has put so much time and effort into these so that you guys could have them, so you don't have to do all the hours of research and then going through and making these. I don't even know how he does it exactly. Maybe go send Grant some love for doing such a good job with these. And remember, you have 1 week to take advantage of that special launch price. The whole pack is for sale right now. You can grab it, and that Stranger Things title is completely free. It's our little gift to you. And make sure to use that 10% off everything in the store if you're one of the first 100 to buy it. Grant, how do you perform such wizardry? I do not know. Please teach me. I feel like I need to do some tutorials with Grant or something, because he has skills that I do not. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and enjoy that last two episodes of Stranger Things, right? Man, I can't wait. All right, see you guys.